Warning: this podcast may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Parental discretion is advised. What is going on, people? Welcome to the Sit and Run podcast with your host, Michael Caceres. Great episode for you today, man. We got Brett as is Miller today on the show. Hilarious stand-up comedian. He and I host a show together at the Mission Tobacco Lounge in downtown Riverside. That show goes on every last Sunday of the month. So for the month of February, it's going to be on February 26th at 8 p.m. and that show is free. So come check out me and my man Brett do the Funny Factory show with some other fellow comedians that we love and are hilarious. And let me give you guys a little bit of the background for this episode. I used my Zoom recorder and I was talking to Brett on the phone, and I wanted to see how the audio would sound with talking on the phone with someone. So this audio did come out a little rough, but I'm doing a little bit more research, thinking about getting a sound mixer so that the audio sounds a little bit better when I'm talking to someone on the phone. So I wasn't really supposed to post this, but it was just supposed to be some practice audio for me to just mess around on the computer. But he and I actually had a pretty dope conversation about the process of doing stand-up comedy. So hope you guys enjoy it. Brett as is, he's a great friend of mine. Definitely someone that I look up to in this business. He's always helped me out. He's always been a good guy, and he's definitely going to be back on the show so we can talk face to face and just continue having cool conversations. So please, ladies and gentlemen, excuse the rough audio, but it was a great conversation, and I'm going to stop talking now. Please give it up for Mr. Brett as is.
On the road with a hip-hop tour, you're the only comic, so you got to figure out how to relate to all these people that are here to listen to music.
Oh yeah, man. It's definitely one of those things where you can't just focus on doing stand-up comedy. Like, you have to act, you have to rap, you have to write, you have to podcast. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be opened up to absolutely everything in this business because, dude, you never know who you're talking to.
Exactly, man. And that's one thing with that MTL show that's helped me, because it is a rough kind of room.
Yeah.
It helped build me and build my comedy and my
Yeah, dude, I that last show we did, in which, by the way, all the comics that came to the MTL in January all did a great job. But dude, I bombed so bad.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I went in there and I did new stuff. Dude, I did new drunk impressions of my father, and I thought I was gonna be good. I thought it was like kind of ready to go. I was like, oh well, I guess everyone had a pretty good father in here. It's kind of like when you do your joke about your kids about, dude, my favorite joke you do is when these kids, they just bother me with stupid shit like I'm hungry. Dude, that's my favorite bit of all time. But it's even funnier to me when people don't laugh at that, because it's like, all right, so Brett's the only shitty dad in here, you fucks.
Right? At one show, I had a guy on stage, and he goes, man, I really love your stuff, dude. He's like, man, I think you're funny as fuck. He's like, I don't take care of my kids either. Like, what the fuck? That is all what I was going for here.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know, man. Comedy, it's a weird thing, man. Like we can't be those guys where we say every single time, all right, like, I'm kidding. Like, there's truth to it a little bit, but we like exaggerate it to the fullest, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of the joke. So honestly, dude, my dad, the greatest man in the world, he still supports me in this shit rag of a business that me and you were trying to get into. But it's like,
yeah.
But he, everyone does stupid shit. I do stupid shit. My dad does stupid shit, and that's where the comedy comes from, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, dude, that room, I mean, they judge everything that you do, man. Like, I did this bit, it was something simple. It was like shitty customer service, and I'm like, all right, so everyone goes into a Target here and has good service. All right, that's fine. Like,
Yeah, and it's those kind of jokes that there's something there, but you're not going to figure it out until you tell it a couple times, and it's not going to do well, and then you're like, okay, I know how to say it this time, and it's going to do well, because I'm telling you, man, there's been a handful of my jokes that no matter how much new material is in my set, there's still like 2 to 5 jokes that you got to do, because those are your foundations of your set. That's kind of those jokes that get the audience to relate to you.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But no matter how many times I've used some of these jokes, they didn't start off great.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times where I told a joke and the crowds looked at me like, what the fuck was that? But now, the same joke, it's the best joke I have.
Yeah, exactly.
Those kind of jokes, man. So it's some of them, if you really believe in it and don't give up on it, you can figure out a way to make anything funny.
Yeah, and dude, I have a question for you, dude. Like, how because obviously you write your stuff, right? And whether it's on paper or whether it's typing it out or whether you put it in your phone, how when like you write your stuff out, whether it's on paper, whether you're typing it out, whether you just put it in your phone, how do you use every single thing that you write down? Or do you kind of like look over back in and like what the fuck was I thinking when I when I wrote that down?
Oh man, there's probably half of the stuff that I use. There's a whole another half that I don't.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I write down. Like when I go to sleep, for some reason, right before I get this like moment of clarity, I get this moment of stupidity.
Yeah.
And that's all right before I go to bed. And so, right in that moment between the stupidity and the clarity, I get this fucking phenomenal joke.
Yeah.
It never fails. And I have to wake up and write it down. And there's plenty of times, though, that I've woken up and I've jotted down some sentences real quick in my phone, and I wake up the next day and I'm just like, what the fuck was that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should not be doing this anymore.
Yeah. Like, the fact that you even giggled about that last night and then fell asleep, you should just go kill yourself.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible, man. Like you see me, dude. I come in and I gotta carry around my notebook, man. I have to, because you never know when something stupid or something hilarious is about to happen. So I'm definitely that guy that carries around his notebook anywhere. But if you looked in at that notebook, Brett, I'm not kidding. I want to say like maybe 60% of it I haven't even said yet, because I go back and read it and I'm like, dude, why did I waste 5 pages on this long ass story that's not even funny?
Yeah. And dude, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
And what do a lot of times too, like, because I found that when you're doing, not you specifically, but you in general.
Yeah.
But when you're doing something and you're like going to a show, you're like, okay, I have all these new jokes I want to try. Well, you get so nervous and caught up with the fact that you have these new jokes that you kind of sometimes even stumble them.
Oh yeah.
And what I try to do is when I'm working on new stuff, I'll go, okay, what new joke do I have? What old joke does it relate to?
Yeah.
So say I write a new joke about my kids. Well, then I'll mix it in with an old joke that's relatable to it, and that way I can bring out a newer joke with an old joke that I know that is funny, and then kind of mingle it in. And then also what that allows me to do is it allows me not to get, lost in my own mind about thinking, how many new jokes did I want to do tonight? Oh my God, which ones were they? No, I go, okay, I'm going to do these two, and they relate to these 2 old jokes, and that's the only new shit I'm going to try. You have to set yourself to a limit, or if not, you're going to go up on stage and fucking brain fart and forget.
Yeah.
Because they're all brand new.
Dude, yeah, you know what, man? That is so funny, because just this past this past month when I did the Ice House, like those one-liners, dude, that was like the best I've ever done. On
At the Ice House?
Yeah, dude, the show I just did at the Ice House, that one-liner story, that was like the best I ever said that story.
Dude, no, for real, the night at the Ice House, like, I'm not even playing. That's the best set I've seen you do ever. Like, you crushed it. And I'm not saying that you've never had a good set, Like that set that night, me and Sarah both looked at each other like, holy fuck, the boy is smashing it right now.
Oh man, that means so much to me, dude, because I was on one that night, man. I was like, damn. I was on one.
I know you were mad.
Yeah, dude, I was on one that night, dude. And when I walked off that stage, like I felt good, but I was like, dude, like I don't know, man. Like I felt good, but I didn't. It was one of those things where like fuck, man. Like did I say that joke fine? Did I say it good or whatever? But after a couple days of just getting over my little bitch hormones, I was kind of like, I kind of said those stories like the way I wanted to, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, for real. And you know what, too? I was going to say, like, because, see, I recognize the character that you were trying to go with that night. You were trying to do, like, that angry rant kind of guy.
Yes.
And I know at first people weren't picking it up. But by the end of your set, it all made sense. And people were actually laughing at some of the first stuff you said that they at first maybe they didn't pick up.
Yeah.
Now they were like, oh, he's like mad. He's doing this character. Okay, well that first joke was funny.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I watched it all night long.
Oh, dude, that makes me feel so good because, dude, I expressed myself like I didn't hold any of my emotion in. I went in, I knew I was pissed that night, and I just went in there and I did the jokes that way. And it was an interesting set. So I wonder how the next Ice House one is going to be. So
it should be good, I would think.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I mean, I think that that now that I kind of have an idea of like because honestly, dude, like it takes a year for you to get to not even worry about being good. It's about telling stories,
And just being confident up there that if it's not going that well, you still convey the message you want, and you get some laughs, and you don't bomb.
Yeah.
It comes to the point where no matter what, it's just not going to go well, and you just got to be comfortable with it,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh man, I love doing this. That's why I was hitting you up, dude. Like I gotta go on tour with you, man. I gotta go perform at other places. And I was dude, you know what? I was thinking the other day, like like a lot of the regulars at the Comedy Store, like Bobby Lee and Mo Mandel and Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan, all of those regulars that perform at the Comedy Store like every day. Like I was looking up like a few of the other regulars that were there, and yeah, dude, they don't have like Netflix specials like that fucking lineup I just told you, but dude, those are good comics. Like they get paid to do it, and I was just kind of thinking,
but they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything else though, but that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, man, dude, like, yeah, it would be awesome to have my own HBO special. It would be awesome to have my own Netflix special. But if someone's gonna pay me to perform Monday through Friday at the Comedy Store and I'll be able to pay my bills, dude, I'm fine with that. Is that weird or is it?
No, it's not at all.
Yeah, dude, because I was like, dude, like those are just dudes that just go up there, do their 15 minutes, and that's it, like. Like you're gonna pay me to do the Comedy Store every single day, and you're gonna pay me to do the Ice House once or twice a month, and that's it, dude. I'm fine with that. I don't need I would love a Netflix special, but I don't need it if I'm getting paid the way I want to get paid. You know what I mean? So
no, that's very true.
Yeah, dude. And it definitely sounds off like me already wanting to sell out in this business, but. Like, dude, it's hard enough, And
no, it is. It really is.
And it's hard enough, and I think that just striving to do, dude, yeah, shoot for the Netflix special, but let's be real. Why don't you shoot for trying to get the Comedy Store a couple times a week? you know, and then shoot for being a paid regular, and then shoot for traveling, you know, traveling the country doing stand-up, and then shoot for your special. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm really glad that I, you know, that I'm doing this, because I fucking love doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. There's nothing. This is like a drug.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's weird.
It's a drug that you can't buy, and if you had to pay for it, you would, because we do pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't bottle it up, you can't sell it. It's just crazy. The adrenaline is pure. It's insane.
Yeah. Oh man.
Meanwhile, the whole time I've been on the phone with you, I've been walking dogs making money.
Oh. Yeah, dude, exactly. I'm gonna be yeah, dude, next week I'm gonna be grinding like crazy, just getting a bunch of hours at work, because I start school back up again at the end of February. So yeah, yeah, dude, I'm gonna be doing my thing. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna take off. So I'm gonna go through this audio and see how it sounds, and who knows, like I'm gonna fuck around with editing it and just seeing what I can do with it. But we got to get together and podcast face to face.
Yes.
And
sure.
and dude, you said that you're leaving on the 15th, and then you'll be back the day of the MTL. Oh, you're probably gonna miss it.
Yeah, because
you said you were gonna be in Yucca Valley.
I'm gonna be in Yucca Valley that day at a club doing a show for the tour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude.
So it's like Friday I'm in Phoenix, Saturday's Riverside, Sunday's Yucca Valley, Monday is North Hollywood, Tuesday is Sacramento.
Oh, okay. And I have to get out to your North Hollywood show because Mike's performing, and you're performing too. Yeah,
well, I'm hosting everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'll be up there all night running my mouth, talking shit, and talking about stories from the tour and everything, because California is the last part of the tour.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, go kick ass, and I'll let you know, and I'll talk to you. Fuck, dude. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Okay, for sure, brother. Hit me up.
All right, man. Later.